Okay, so is it nobody? Everybody's part of the lair. Nobody here is a reporter, right? Nobody works for a newspaper company. Nobody's a you guys don't work for a newspaper company? Okay, not reporters or anything? Okay, sure. Yeah, I don't have to do that so much in this one. It says for me to screen for sociopathic tendencies. Some of the stuff that we teach, it's so freaking powerful that you want to actually be careful who you teach this stuff to. Does that make sense? Because it's a skill. We're teaching you how to meet a chick in a cold situation that you've never met her before. You don't know her through social scenarios. Cold situation, meet that girl, and then isolate her away from the public. So that's why it says to screen for that, because I don't want to be training the next whatever person. I'm sure it's possibly happening, but it's not cool. Whatever the complexion is, think of that girl. Think of her height. Is she 5'10"? Is she 5'2"? Whatever the height is. Think of the rack size. Is it B's? Is it C's? Is it D's? Are they firm, dense? Think of the legs. Are they physically fit? Think of that girl. There are 10 of those girls in this city. Easily. Okay? And you guys all want them, but don't put them on a pedestal, right? Just know that you can have them no matter what, and I guarantee that. Anything you fucking want can absolutely happen. Absolutely. Now, how can you say that? Anything you want can happen? If you guys were to say, I want to flap my wings tomorrow and jump off my roof and fly to the moon, that's physics. That's not going to happen. But when it comes to psychology, human-to-human psychology, that's all you're dealing with, is social wealth, emotional wealth, intellectual wealth, spiritual wealth, financial wealth, and understanding those things. You don't have to actually even know all those things to get laid, of course. You don't have to know 1/100th of what I know to get laid. But when it comes to psychology and humans connecting with humans, anything is possible. That's why I said earlier, if you want to do whatever you can imagine, dress up in diapers with a girl and do whatever, because that's your fantasy, and jump in a pool of spaghetti sauce and SpaghettiOs or whatever you want to happen, there's a girl out there that wants to do that with you. She's fantasizing about the same things. So anything you guys want, any kind of girl that will make you happy, put a smile on your face, it's actually in your own guys' long-term health benefits that you have beautiful women in front of you. If you don't have beautiful women in front of you, it's actually bad for your health. Studies have shown that males' testosterone levels increase when they have beautiful women in front of them. So I know they haven't done this study, but I can only imagine if they did studies of males having intercourse with beautiful women, what that could do for the health. So it's only in your best interest. So I congratulate you guys on coming to this thing, on watching the videos that are out there, making your guys' self better, because that's the key to your long-term health, is to continue to do this stuff. So I don't know if you guys knew that as well, but okay. Nobody taught it to us in like 6th or 7th grade, right? Like they should have. Should have been a class where they were like, hey, if you like a girl and you're sitting next to her on a bed, how should I, and you want to kiss her, okay, maybe you should just touch her a little bit a few times, maybe play thumb wrestling with her, high five, see how she reacts, touch her ear and go, wow, I like your ears, are really cute, you know? Actually, everybody, do that to the guy to your right. Just slightly go like this. See how I slightly did that with my thumb? It's really important for you guys to feel what that feels like. Do that too. Now you have to do it to, do it to him. Okay? Okay? Does everybody, you notice how amazing that felt? Did that feel fucking amazing? A girl can orgasm on any part of her body. Okay? There's hairs, these guys are still loving her. Look at this. Oh yeah, there we go, see? Shoulders. Alright. That's how they feel when all you did was say, I like your ears, and you brushed it. See what her reaction is when you touch it. That's escalation. This is beyond your question. I gotta stop going that way. But just realize all over their body, you know, they love sex, dude. So you going up to them and talking to them, they're gonna get excited. you thumb wrestling with them, you doing whatever, you playing a game, you want to give value too, right? Okay? You have to go to the bathroom? That's okay. Okay. Because this was his question approach today, but I don't care. Okay, so a 5 set, is that what you said? Was the next, I mean, does that help? Should I go more into that? Okay. I can go more into it, but still.
I mean, if you can talk about groups during the day,
yeah,
that's like really started doing that.
Okay. That gets her curious, right? They're a little curious. This is one technique, there's more than just one. But it's a way, because what is Sasha Day Game all about? Simple, natural, direct. Not indirect, not pure direct, which is walking up and saying, yo girl, do you fuck as well as that dress suggests? That's really direct, right? We don't teach that. We teach connection first. There is all different types of stuff out there that we do mention. We're all about direct though, right? So saving yourself time. You're going up there, you got shit to do, right? There's other girls out there. So you want to get up there, you want to get this done quick. But you want to do it in a way where you're not going to get punched. Where you're not going to, people aren't going to be like, this guy's fucking weird, right? You want to do it in a pure, natural, but what's the definition of pure? What's the definition of natural? What's the definition of the right way so that it always goes well, right? How do you do it so that it always goes well? And that there's never an issue. And people are like, that fucking person, that guy, has got huge fucking nuts that he just laid in front of us, and he walked over with his big swinging dick, right? And he did what he did. Wow, that was amazing, right? That's what we're all about, is about teaching. Anybody have any questions about that? You guys are all like, did I talk too much? Or?
That sort of scenario versus during the day.
Honestly, it's not me doing it. It's my students doing it more than I am. Okay. It's my students calling me up and saying, dude, I just fucked 2 chicks in the mall this week.
Okay.
They're out there doing more sergeant than I am these days. You know, like I said, I haven't had a bad day in 5 years, but my peak was, I mean, when I met Sasha 2.5 years ago, I was done with all this stuff. He was like, hey, come on a road trip with me. I'm about to, he heard about me through word of mouth. He was in Russia, I was in Portland, Oregon, and he heard about me via word of mouth, not even on the internet. It was just a guy that I was randomly helping guys here and there, and there was a guy in Russia talking about me. Sasha flew to the US, met me in Portland, and was like, hey, I'm doing this road trip. Would you like to come along with me? I was like, no thanks, dude. There's nothing I can experience with you that I haven't already done myself. But, you know, have a nice life. And then he was like, here's what I do. And then I saw the boot camp in Chicago, and then I'm still here because of what it does for these guys. It's just, it pulls at my heart.
Like experts in general, you guys are really good at this, like really bad reactions. What fraction do you have any feel?
How many bad reactions are you now getting?
Very, very. I think I got maybe not even a bad. It's like neutral reactions.
Yeah.
It's all about like how you go about it.
Sticky numbers.
What's that?
Sticky numbers as opposed to like cool reaction. So it's like.
What's the? Okay. No.
Sticky number in the sense of like you get a number, but it's a logistical block. You can't pull it right there.
Can everybody hear what he's saying? Okay.
So what I'm asking is, once you get really good at this, like what fraction of women you're doing against it, what you met in groups, versus women that you meet solo on the street? Like,
there's no study that's been done on that. Obviously, I pull in all the different scenarios. The students pull in all different scenarios. There's no. Here's the different theories. When a girl's all by herself, she's actually a little bit more intimidated because she's all by herself, right? When she's with a group, and you just did what you did in front of that group, she feels safe. She feels comfortable actually to talk to you. I actually didn't finish that approach, how to do that. That's only the first 60 seconds. There's more to it, right? Now you got to separate her from the group. So you separate her from the group, and that again only takes 5 seconds. But there's all these little simple things, right? But she feels safe because guess what? Her group of friends are 10, 15 feet away, right? And now you get to build comfort, rapport, attraction. Her friends are fucking jealous because they're like, I can't believe he did that. I've had, I don't know how many girls say, if I didn't have a boyfriend, because they are in a group, I would totally go out with you. They say that for their girlfriends, okay? Because of what she just did. Seated, walking, whatever. So it's so fucking powerful in the groups. Single as well though. The hotter the chick is, the less it happens. Like he opened this other chick that made him his heart skip. And she was like, what'd she say to you? Speak loud so they can hear.
She told me that she admires my bravery. That's like never happened to her before. She had to give me her phone number and still talking.
She's fucking, yeah, and it was so hot. I think my heart skipped a beat too when I saw her. So one sets versus groups, there's all different scenarios, you know, so there's not like a, the best thing is just to be able to, you know, do them all and do them simply. That way, I mean, the girl of your dreams, she's with her mom, she's with other people, she's walking, she's, any scenario you can imagine, you should be able to approach that scenario because what are you going to say? Oh, I can't approach it because she's, I don't know what the other scenarios are that I haven't mentioned, but you know.
Well, that's what's stopping me right now.
Right.
It's like, I only approach people so.
Right. Right. And it's very, very simple. He was the same way, right? It was a total.
I was like, I don't know, like, go do it, and I'll do it, and then like.
There was more than just go do it. Yes. It's $2,500 and I'm going to tell you just go do it. Sorry, sales stuff. Anyways.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff there, but I don't want to like give it out.
And it was a lot for him. He actually, Federico's in school and he works in an ice cream parlor. So you can imagine, I've been to Chicago, there's some guys, they use their credit card, some guys, it's not that big a deal. They got a PhD and they're a fucking hedge fund guy, it's like nothing. But for this guy, it was a huge, but he knew the long-term benefits of doing this because it's the rest of your life. So, anyways, yeah, I wish I had that statistic on what's better, 1 or 5 set or whatever. So,
like you did kind of give me an answer that it does happen with both groups. That's pretty kind of.
all the time, man. You can totally pull it. There's no